What's up, inflatable enthusiast here, and I have an awesome review for you guys today. This is finally the new for 2024 Airblown inflatable 11.5 foot wide Peanuts Christmas scene. This inflatable is an absolute showstopper. In my opinion, this is one of the greatest inflatables we've gotten in the past few years, maybe even the greatest inflatable we got this year. When this thing was leaked a few months ago, I knew instantly that it was amazing. I mean, everyone thought it was awesome. It's the biggest Peanuts inflatable we've got in a long, long time. And not only did it see the return of two characters we don't ever really see anymore, it also featured a new character. As you can see in the picture, we have Charlie Brown, Lucy, Snoopy, three typical characters we see quite a bit on Peanuts inflatables, especially with the pageant scene. It has Charlie Brown, Lucy, Snoopy, and Woodstock. Those are the four characters we see the most. But the other characters we don't see that often that are on this inflatable are Linus and Sally, which we haven't seen on an inflatable in, correct me if I'm wrong, but over 10 years now. The last inflatable I can think that has Sally on it was the pageant snow globe, and the last inflatable I can think that had Linus was maybe the pumpkin patch scene from 2013 or 2014. But the brand new character we have is in the middle, and it's Schroeder. So, yeah, I believe the only inflatable that ever had Schroeder on it was a prototype snow globe. Other than that, we've never seen Schroeder on a Peanuts inflatable. So this was huge. When this inflatable was leaked, everyone was freaking out. And everyone, myself included, was so excited to see this and be able to get it. So, yeah, without further ado, we'll get into the review. This is being sold at Target and a bunch of other random websites for $3.29, so it is a very expensive item, unfortunately. I don't think this thing should be more than $2.50. Yes, it's a huge inflatable. Yes, it's a licensed inflatable, and it has a lot of characters, but I do think it is overpriced. But that being said, obviously most people just don't even care about the price because it's such an awesome design, myself included. I didn't care that it was $3.29. I knew from the start I had to get this, and I didn't care how much it was. So, but yeah, just beware, it's expensive if you do want to get it. But the front of the box, I absolutely love the Peanuts box art that they've been using the past few years. You can see the nice, beautiful red Peanuts logo right there. And in the background, you can see various Peanuts comic strips, which is awesome. They did this same exact box art for Halloween as well, except it was just Halloween colors instead of red and green. And then you have the Charlie Brown stripe going on either side of the picture, and then like a green dotted background below that. You can see it says Peanut Scene, giant airballoon inflatable, 11.5 feet wide, lights up. Then you got Snoopy there in a Santa suit. And then obviously the item for indoor and outdoor use. Guide is a little different, just doesn't have a background. Again, it shows 11.5 feet wide. The box is it's a big box, but it's tall. It's not very long and wide, it's very tall and thin. And the back here, again, the item, and 2024 Peanuts Worldwide, the Gemmy Industries logo, and Snoopy and three Woodstocks with a scarf. They have used this stock image on a bunch of other Peanuts inflatable boxes before. I know my Snoopy plain box has that image on it. And then the other side again, on the top. Again, the beautiful Peanuts logo with a bunch of Peanuts comic strips in the background. I actually just sat and read all of these for like 10 minutes when I first got this in the mail. I absolutely love the new Peanuts box arts. They're great. The stake pack is interesting. This is all it comes with. It only has 4 spiral stakes and 4 fishhook stakes. I don't recommend you use any of these. This doesn't have any tether attachment points. This only has tether loops at the base of the inflatable to stake it down, so you won't need any tethers. But I don't recommend using these at all. Just use tent stakes or just the normal Gemmy plastic stakes. And instead of these, I would swap them out for the gardening landscape staples for the base fan. They just work way better. These are pieces of junk, and I throw both of these two types of stakes out every year because I never use them. And then here's the, typical instructions. So, yeah, without further ado, we'll get this thing inflated. This has a YEF 200. It inflates extremely fast and inflates extremely tight, which is fantastic. So, here we go. The fan is located underneath Charlie Brown, which I thought was kind of an interesting choice. I'm not sure why they did that, but as you can see, everything else just flies right up and inflates amazing on its own. The whole stage just pops right up, so it really doesn't need tethers. I can see why they didn't include them, but I wish they did put tether loops on either side of the stage, like maybe there or something, just to get an extra support, because this piece of fabric right here is going to act as a parachute whenever there's wind, so it might have trouble in the wind, but yeah, I'm going to step back. This thing is amazing. Again, in my opinion, it might be the greatest 2024 Christmas inflatable. I love it so much. So, you got the Merry Christmas sign at the top. Looks very nice. And then some peppermint twists and a snowflake. We'll start with Charlie Brown. He looks great as usual, just typical Charlie Brown design. Every character has a Santa hat except for, actually no. Only Charlie Brown, Schroeder, and Snoopy have Santa hats. Yeah, Charlie Brown looks great. He's popping out of a present. If he was animated, that would be cool, but it also would have just jacked up the price even more. So it's fine that he's just, static, sticking out of a present. But he's got a green outfit on, red scarf, his little swirl of hair right there. Lucy is wearing a purple jacket and a purple hat. She has been seen wearing the same outfit on the Peanuts light show that came out years ago. It looks really good. She also wears this outfit in the comics as well, so it's very nice. She's got a green scarf and she's holding a candy cane. And then Schroeder, the main new star of the show, never seen before on an inflatable. His face looks pretty good. He looks like Schroeder. He's got his blonde curly hair sticking up through the front and the back. And he's face down into his keyboard like he always is. His piano looks great. It's got all the key details on it. It's just black. But he's got a red outfit, green scarf. Looks great. Snoopy, I actually really, really love on this inflatable. The design they chose for him is very reminiscent of the classic Snoopy inflatables, with the smaller eyes and the thinner mouth, and also the finger detailing. He just looks like a classic Snoopy, which I love. And yeah, he's got great detail on a Santa hat and a red scarf. Linus, again, another character we have not seen in forever. I'm so happy that they're finally using him again. He looks fantastic. He's got a green hat. You can see his hair sticks through, and he does have hair on the back, which is great. He's holding his signature blanket. I do wish they make an inflatable of him where he's sucking on his thumb as well, because he's always seemed to be doing that when he's holding his blanket. But he's not on this one, which is fine. He does have a red scarf, and then, just like Charlie Brown, he's got a green outfit. And then Sally here, looks great. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the last inflatable we saw with Sally was the pageant snow globe, which came out in 2014. So it's been a long time. But she looks fantastic. Her curly hair detail right here is amazing. You can see all the stitching that makes it look like, poofs and stuff like that. And she's got her blue bow right there. Her hair looks great. And even though their faces all look very similar, they are different, and they're unique to each character, which is great, which makes them look more accurate to their respective characters. So like you can see, Sally's face is a little different than Linus's. Schroeder obviously has a different face as well, but even Lucy and Charlie Brown, they all have different faces, even though they're very similar. But anyways, back to Sally. She has like a purple, pinkish dress. Yeah, more of a pink. And she's also holding a candy cane. And the stage is just like, it's got a green floor with candy cane striped front. I kind of wish it was more of like just a traditional like wooden brown stage like in the Peanuts Christmas special, but this does make it pop more and does give it more color, so I'm not complaining. The yellow background is a pretty good choice too. If it was green or red, it would just be too much. The yellow looks really, really nice. As far as the back goes, I don't think there's any detail. There's just a few tubes hanging or holding up the back. So, yeah, nothing too special. All the tether attachments are at the bottom. You have one here in the middle of the back, and then I believe there's like one in the middle right there. Yeah, right there. And then I think there's two on the sides for the 4 curly stakes it comes with. But again, I don't recommend you use those. They're not very good. So yeah, the only thing left to do is turn the lights off. This thing has a ton of C7s in it, so... And yeah, it lights up great. Every character has a single light, except for Charlie Brown. He has 2. He has one in the present as well. So that comes out to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 C7s. So yeah, this thing lights up great. I do wish there was maybe 1 or 2 more like in the actual stage, like on the poles here on the side or in the middle. But, you know, it's just kind of like a background piece, so it doesn't really matter. And it's fine that they didn't put one in Schroeder's piano because it's all black. It's not going to light up good anyways. So yeah, if you're willing to spend the $329 price tag on this thing, I recommend it any day. This is one of the greatest inflatables we've got in recent years. It's so amazing. Especially if you're a Peanuts fan like I am, this is a must-buy. Again, you're seeing a bunch of new characters. Never seen Schroeder before, and Linus and Sally are not very often used on Peanuts designs. So I definitely recommend going after this one. Like I said, they're on multiple sites, but I got mine from Target, or actually no, I got mine from Amazon, I believe. So yeah, they're sold on different sites, so you can just choose whichever one you want. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.